Good afternoon, everybody. This is Eric with Shadow Opp RC. We're gonna do a couple things. Sorry there was no flight video this last week. I'm recovering from a severe allergic reaction. You probably can't see it, but my hands are all red. I had a fever and stuff, so I almost had to go to the ER, so sorry about that, guys. So first of all, painted the tips of the Kingfisher propeller because you basically can't see it when it's spinning, and that scar, which you might not be able to see in the video, is from that propeller. I didn't even feel it. That's how sharp it was. So just to use the yellow paint marker, and you can tell I gotta touch it up a little bit. That's okay. We're gonna get this motor together, you guys. I finally, the carburetor's loose, not all the way down in its seat properly, so we gotta fix that real quick here. So, hope everybody had a good week, and also happy Labor Day to everybody. It's always fun to have a nice long weekend. So to those of you that don't know, this is the BX, no, not BX, this is the SH18, so it's 2.75 cubic centimeter, which is just over a cubic inch. It has, some people in vlogs say it doesn't have, well, manufacturers say it has like 1 horse, so basically 1 cubic inch, 1 horse. That was the pinnacle of engine design in World War II for the planes. The thing they all strived for was 1 horsepower per cubic inch. Pratt & Whitney got real close with their R2800 that they put on the Corsair and the P-47. First plane to produce, instead of horsepower per cubic inch, horsepower per pound for the motor. So there we go, now the carburetor's painted. So let's get this header back on. Since I had to do a few things to the car anyways, I opted to take it apart, so and just inspect it. Here next week or two, we'll do the pitch test on it, get it tuned right. I looked up how to get it back to factory settings on the carburetor. Whoever had this, I don't think knew what the heck they were doing, because it would not run on their setting, and it's got good compression, so it has nothing to do with it needing to be rebuilt. So there's a gasket that goes on, and a little trick. Use your screws that hold the header on to hold the gasket while you're putting it on, or it'll keep falling off, and you'll more likely want to swear because it'll keep happening. I know that from experience, you guys. So, just getting some fabric out of there. So we're getting the header on, we'll get the head on. Check out Dave's RC this week. He's doing a giveaway for all of his subscribers that have been with him longer than a month. If you don't win, don't worry, guys. He does a giveaway every month or so. And he does take care of his subs, so don't just because you don't win on the sub. Part of the rules is you have to stay with him. So the head's 2 pieces. This is the cooling fins. The cooling fins hold the part that the glow plug is on. So it goes all like this. And some engines have a plug. A lineup pin for the head. This one doesn't, so it doesn't really matter. how you have it situated on top of the motor. You know, a full-size car, full-scale car's motor, it does matter. Just the design of this head, it doesn't, but there's no valves, so extremely simple engine. So what I'm doing is I'm looking, because it's hard to see down in there, so I'm looking through the fins to make sure I have the wrench on the nut and not trying to break the fins with it. So you want to go pretty tight with these, not so tight that you'll break them, but it's a lot of pressure on this thing, so it ignites the fuel off of pressure just like a diesel. So if you don't have the head tight, it's not going to run right. A trick you can do if you're having a hard time getting it to start, especially if you have the pull start, is you can loosen the glow plug a little bit to release some of the pressure just while you're starting it, especially if it's cold, and then tighten her back up once you get it running. So